How's it going? Saltire here. This is part 6 of my 4th Age Total War Dominion of Men Let's Play. And we finished off part 5 there. We'd come across a raiding party of the Boys of the Blackwoods, I think these are called. Men of the Blackwoods, sorry. And Boys of the Blackwoods. And we did jump back into the forest here, and we'll deal with that in a minute. I'm looking at changing my plans actually, because my economy's not doing that well and I can't invest in my settlements because I don't have any money. Also, with the Dunabar coming knocking, I can't recruit any more stronger troops again because the income's not turning over enough. And I related to this in a little post that I put in the FATW community in the Total War Centre, and I got some great feedback, some good feedback from some of the knowledgeable people in there, developers as well as fans of the mod that play it and know it. And it's quite interesting that the consensus seems to be that I've got higher tier units. Although I didn't really think I was doing it. I thought I was getting the strongest I could afford because of a Dunabar and would need them. Because as one or two other people have said that in their comments on the forum, that Tharbad are a pretty mediocre faction militarily, and they thought I was being a masochist by playing on very hard battle, and actually they could be right. But never mind, I've done it now and that's the way it is. I mean, I generally always play on very hard anyway, but the way that this has been balanced, this mod, is very, very different from those who don't know, so be aware of it. I have mentioned it before. You're probably best to follow the recommended settings. I've just gone with a very hard battle because it wouldn't affect the balance of the map that much, but it certainly affects the balance of the fighting. But anyways, it's done now. But the thing is that I've got these longbowmen here, and apparently that's not longbowman. What are you doing? That's longbowman. It says 412, but they're actually 420 because that's one off. That's 51 a unit. And it's been suggested that I should have gone with a more cost-effective option. Oh, excuse me. The more cost-effective option of the where have I got them? Mariner bowmen here, who are like they're 90 again. They're 51 in their unit as well. They're only 90 for upkeep, 90 Mirian. So it's a difference of 330, which I know it makes sense financially, but from a military point of view, they really are pretty weak. They don't have that much effect on a Dunabar, although maybe getting round behind them they would do, I don't know, but I need to try that out when I get a chance. But it seems a bit of a risk to get rid of the longbowmen because they're pretty much dual purpose, because they can fight in melee as well. Although this is not so much head on, but as a flanking unit. And they also have flaming missiles, and they're the longest range missiles that I've seen so far, 185 yards. And nearest to them are the hunters, who are about, I think they're 160, and the dark bows I think are 180. I'm not sure. That's a Dunabar's archer. So you really need them to counter that sort of opposition. But the insinuation seems to be not so much in the early game. Well, I have to disagree, because if a Dunabar are attacking me in the early game, then we really need these guys. And a Dunabar also have trolls, and the flaming arrows are your best weapon against the trolls, unless of course you just hit them with mass numbers of cheap troops and bring them down. and make them berserk, and then in which case you've got to try and get your units out the way in the hope that they'll go berserk amongst, you know, running back through their own army. So there's quite a lot to weigh up and as to what I'm going to do, and a lot of it really depends on whether the Dunabar are going to come at me again or whether they're backed off. If they're backed off, then I will change my plan, and at present we haven't involved ourselves with the Dunlendings. Now, the position I am in the moment is that if I attack the Dunlendings, we can take enough of there's enough settlements there for me to reach my victory conditions. And what I was thinking was to keep a strong representation here with this sort of army garrison here to hold against any attack for the Dunabar, because they always seem to attack three ways. I think that's the only way down. Although, saying that, they could probably cross these fields here. I don't see why not. But anyway, having that strong presence in there could be enough to make them stay back, or at least fight them off. In which case then, disbanding the more expensive units that I have and raising twice as many to build a cheap army, I could go on the warpath against the Dunlendings and take their settlements. And that's what I'm looking at and what I'm weighing up. So I'm just going to send a spy up to here, have a look around and try and find out. They're nowhere about, but I mean they're only sort of 2 turns away from reaching me anyway. If they're up here, just see what they've got up. Yeah, okay, can you run right into them? Look, that's not much. Dark swords, dark bows. The missiles. So what's their range? Oh, they're 170. So we've got a 15-yard advantage, which can be enough for me to take them out with my longbows. So that's why I wanted to keep them. Now I've got 2 units on them right enough in 3 ways, so I'm thinking I'll keep them there. I'll fight this battle here, then disband these units, and then we'll build a cheap army in Tharbad, or between Tharbad and Greyholm, of spears, militia spears, mariners, and some axemen. Now, whether that's going to be a strong enough army to take on the Dunlendings, I don't know, but we'll add more to it as I progress. We'll build up a support army of half a stack, hopefully, to fill in for any losses that we have. Now, I mean, I trust in my ability to win battles when the odds are against me. I've done it before, and I don't see that it should be any different here. Despite the change, this being quite a unique mod with its changes and its balancing. So I'm going to trust myself to do that, but I have to be sure that if I get a massive attack from the Dunabar, I'm not going to be strong enough. I won't have strong enough troops to hold them back, no matter how well I can fight them tactically and make use of what I have. They'll just be too strong and they'll overpower me. And then that's the campaign gone. So it's very much a case of, you know, the old adage of who dares wins, I suppose, which is something I tend to quote quite a lot. So there we go. Who dares wins, that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so let's move on. Where were we? Right, we'll attack this lot here then and get on with it. We won't attack them, we'll attack the settlements. I don't want to fight in the woods. Okay, let's have a look at what they've got here now. Pretty normal fare. The only thing that bothers me though is how come they've got these 3 silver chevrons of experience. Where would they get that from? And they've got upgrades to their weapons. Is that gold or is that 2 yellow? Is that bronze? So I assumed maybe they got a blacksmith there. We'll find out and have a look, but that still gets me that little bit. Who did they fight to get that experience? And these guys as well. I've never seen any activity on the map at any time of fighting the Elvins, and certainly no fault me, so I have to assume it's just default. It's there from default, you know, it's fantasy stats in a fantasy mod. So there we go. Got to fight it, so let's get on with it. Right then, how best to take on this settlement? Oh, look at that, that's pretty cool. Bit of a barbarian style to it, that's really cool. Okay, now these reinforcements, they're going to be coming from our right, so they should be up here somewhere, maybe in the forest, which is quite a favourable idea. So what I'm going to do is I'll take my units and we will deploy them here in between, so we are in the middle. They've got to come through us. So I'll put these bad boys to the front, as is my want. I'm really loath to get rid of these because they're just brilliant. Well, they're the best troops I've got other than the governors. I mean, these are quite expensive as well. But what can you do? I can't really fight with the militia, they're pretty useless. There'll be upgrades, I might just be able to hold the line for a while, but I'm going to need plenty of, like, say, these Mariner Swordsmen or the Axemen. I mean, these are 300 upkeep, and the Mariner Swordsmen, was it 200? And these are 420, but I'm going to have to do something. I don't want to lose this campaign. I'm enjoying it and I want to win it. We'll put these guys there, and we'll put the nobles in front. Well, actually put them slightly to the side like that. We don't know where they're going to come from, but they'll be easy to manoeuvre them. And I'll put the cav here. They can always switch them around if needs be. I pretty much imagine they'll either, I don't know if they'd be so exposed. You can't tell really, can you? Just speculating, just sort of wasting time really. Right, let's put these on guard, and these on guard. You've got them on guard.
Spearmen, 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 spearmen.
And we've got everything turned off. Right, let's see what they got to throw at us.
The enemy have brought up
Now
more
they should
men.
attack us, I think. It's the Axes, Scouts. We'll take you out. First and foremost, now let's have a look on that mini-map. Where's the reinforcements are right up at the back. They look as if they're up in these woods. I think I just see them there. They're called Craig. How did they get there so quick? They look as if they're miles away on that mini-map. You buggers. Don't matter. They have to be dealt with. How are we doing here? They're all gone.
Longbowmen.
It's your turn now. Let's just move you forward. Let's see the best angle to watch this. Now those hunters are going to be, they're pretty devastating. They're pretty lethal, and if I'm going to disband my longbowmen, then I'm going to sacrifice them a bit to try and take out those hunters first and foremost, because I don't want them devastating my infantry. That's the thing. I'd try and save my infantry, but I'll be happy enough to sacrifice the longbowmen, because we're going to disband them anyway. Okay, right then.
Bodyguard.
Let's run you across here and we'll get you to attack.
Swordsman.
You get up there. You
Swordsman.
can go over there. In you go.
Swordsman. Swordsman.
Okay,
Longbowman.
out there and up there as fast as you can. Take you off guard so you can run a bit better. Come on guys.
Bowman.
Jesus Christ. I don't get it sometimes. The response. I don't know if it, like I said, I think I've said before, I don't know if it's anything to do with my keyboard because the response is pretty piss poor. I mean, look at this. It's supposed to be running. Oh, maybe I missed them. You have to toggle it, they don't just... Oh, he's gone. The lieutenant's dead.
Longbowman. Longbowman.
They just seem to take an awful long time compared with the AI's formations because they seem to move much quicker than me. I mean, sometimes even their infantry runs faster than my bloody cavalry, which I just find it a bit baffling. Alright, stop firing. Get back down there amongst them. Yeah, have a shoot into them just to make sure they don't sort of revive themselves and attack. They shouldn't do because their lieutenant's dead. Morale should be battered, but okay, so their job will be, we'll get these to try and eradicate those
Longbowman.
I think I'm going to send 3 of them down there actually, along with
Spearman.
2 units of spearmen. Get them down there. And
Horseman.
why didn't they run them down? That's another thing that seems to happen. I don't know what causes it. I think it's something to do with the base game obviously, but it's, you know, like cavalry running down routing units seems to take an age. They seem to get separated so much and you get stragglers and then you have to go back and start from the stragglers to get forward to the main group. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, but right, let's triple speed it and let's move or else we'll be here forever. So what we're going to do is you're going to take the brunt of the force of the oh, hey, they're coming here. What's happening? Hold on, I didn't expect this. Here, come here, man. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. We get better range. Come on, take him out. This is brilliant. We can get rid of these. That's a massive blow to them. Well done. Well done. Oh, brilliant. Ho ho ho! Didn't expect that. Alright, so we'll get them from both ends now. We'll just whack all these arrows into them.
Longbowman.
Because we'll aim at the hunters, because now they haven't got any range. Quickly, I don't want to attempt them too far forward. And these other two, come on guys, down here.
Spearman.
So what's this about? Yeah, you've left 2 behind, boys. Look, oi, wait for us. I shouldn't really laugh. Well, I can't help but laugh. It's just funny. Cross here, guys. Spearmen. I'm going to knock that speed back in a minute. I ain't playing at this sort of speed. Right, you boys. Need to get down here. That one there. And there.
Spearmen.
And there. Now we take out the skirmishers next.
Longbowmen.
Oh, they've caught up. Well done. Whee! Okay, so we should take this settlement pretty much easily now. I mean, the resistance will be there, but we want to take out the skirmishers because they don't damage my infantry too much. I have to save my infantry, we're going to need them later. But I'll disband the rest of these city bowmen and we'll recruit half a dozen mariner bowmen, and we'll get some axes and swordsmen to go with them, and that should give us a formidable army if I decide to take the route that I'm going to take. Against Dunland. We're still going to have to I need to put another couple of stronger units into Three Ways as well, I think. I'm pretty certain I done a barrel attack it. Okay, let's get that speed back to normal again, and we'll let our archers do the business on these scouts. There they are. We take them out. That'll be pretty handy. Okay.
Spearmen.
Now are they reaching these guys? It appears so. Ah, these are coming forward now, you see now. We bring them up there fast. And we'll take you back there now. Out the way. This is just a case of hit and run. That's it, just massacre them if they stop. Oh no, get back. Well no, it don't matter. Just kill them. That's all that matters. You can wait. You just kill them. It don't matter if you don't survive. Now what's happening down here? Oh, in you go, man. We can get them up the side there at all, I wonder. Take care of them. Cavalry in, wait them out.
Spearmen.
Come on, up there. should be all over in no time. What's happening here? It hasn't been destroyed this lot yet. They're routed. They can't be fighting back. Okay. Cavalry there.
Longbowman. Longbowman.
And then what was that? These.
Spearmen. Spearmen.
There we go. The battle was won. I've lost 11%, which is pretty okay, I suppose. Alright, Cav. Fleeing in panic, and another one going. Another commander going. Right, cavalry will maybe get down there and wipe out the rest of them. To speed things up a little bit. Well, I'll have a quick drink here. Alright, so we did already there, you know. 62 men, of which I get how many back? 6, 8, 14, 22, 24, 25, 32. I got half of them back. That's pretty cool. I'll take that any day of the week, thank you. Now then, what to do next?
Settlement captured.
Ooh. Lay desolate or occupy. They're an outland, so we ain't going to get much from them anyway, are we? Right, drop our taxes back. And we'll get a pacification in there as soon as we get enough money. Okay, so this is it then. This is the parting of the waves, which I don't really want to do, but shit happens. I'll take a chance. I've got to do something because I'm going to lose the campaign. Experiences tell me I'm going to lose the campaign unless I change something. Okay, so these can all be retrained back at, and we can leave them behind. Of course, no, we'll leave them behind as some garrison, and then we'll take. Let's
Captain.
Sir.
Captain.
There we go. And we'll take them out, and we'll maybe recruit a new unit. But yeah, for the moment, we'll keep that the way it is. Fear of your warriors spreads like fire. Yeah, and so it should. Okay, so let's move on to the next turn, because that's all it's going to be really now, till we get enough money. So hopefully disbanding those units will give me enough. Not yet, that's not enough. Now we should have enough. Let's see, adept and competent. We can't let him go. It's going to cost us, but we can't let him go, he's too good. Adept governor, something that we'll need. Yeah, to help our settlement grow. Where has he appeared though? I bet he's appeared in here of all bloody places. Still, that's not a bad thing. Chieftain's Hall. 3.5 grand to we ain't too worried about that. It's not a problem. Well, we've got a ready-made governor for it, so that can't be too bad. Let's go back and have a look. Is there any traits we can give him from the other guys? Any acquisitions? What's this? Well, it says possession of such a valuable document greatly enhances the prestige of its bearer. So he's never going to be needed for law or public order because he's always going to be at war. And I don't think it has to just have that. I'm assuming that it doesn't just only attribute itself to Tharbad itself. I think it's to the holder, isn't it? Right. So you get that as Isilmo to your right. Now, lordship, title grounds bearer, rule of sole province, its land settlements, so long as its people remain loyal. Lordship of Western Cardalan. This is Western Cardalan, isn't it? Minhiriath. Oh. Erin Vaughan. Minhiriath. Western Cardalan. Oh, bollocks. Does that not count there then? Well, you don't bloody need it anyway. You might as well have it. And we'll stick it. Might stick an emissary in there. I don't know. If it gives him more clout, that's all I'm worried about. I'm concerned about. You get anything? Lordship of Erin Vaughan. Oh, it definitely gets that as well then. There we go. Right then, so I should give him loyalty. It doesn't seem to have given him anything extra, but alright, and we'll, how much are these? 400, how much the upkeep? 40, right, we'll have one of them in there. Can always come in useful for scouting around the Elvins if it causes any problems. Okay. Right then, well, I think we'll leave it there actually. I think that's just about half an hour now, so yeah, come back and pick us up in part 7, and thanks for watching. Bye.